Hello everybody, my name is Drew and welcome back to Feed the Beast. And this is not the first intro I have done today. No sirree, I have done, this is the second intro. Because the first half I may have forgotten to unmute my microphone. So, you know, we are totally professional around here at the Gaming Corner. So, you know, that's how things go. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. I believe we're on like episode 17 or something like that. What are we on here? Hold on, let me find my notes. Something like that sounds familiar. But we're here and we're kicking ass, taking names as usual. I had intended to show you how I made these. This is called the Javelin. It's a weapon from Kinger's Construct. I spent great time detailing how I made it. And you guys will never get to see the footage because there's no sound. So, you know, great for me. But this is a really cool weapon. It's both melee, as you can see when I do that. You know, I can melee with it. I can also throw it, which is pretty awesome if I say so myself. Can we hunt something with it? Is there anything to hunt? I don't think there is. Take a look around here. Oh, chicken. There you go. Take a chicken out with one hit. Now, it does have ammo. You can see down in the corner, sort of. There's a little number. It tells us how many we have left. We have 38 of the 42 that I started with. So there is ammunition. You do need to make more at some point, but they're pretty cheap to make. Well, relatively speaking, I use Manalium and stuff for mine because I wanted a good melee weapon out of it. And it's pretty quick, too, so, I mean, bonus. Now, it doesn't yet do as much damage as our sword does, our long sword, and that's simply because I haven't put enough stuff on it yet. I also want to put some auto heal on it, but that is whatever. We'll get to that at some point. One thing I got to show you guys, and you guys have sort of seen it, is our finally finished wheat farm. That is right over yonder. So if we go down this ugly unfinished hallway, you will see a 9x9 wheat farm working pretty much as you would expect a wheat farm to work. It's a little slow, as MFR farms have proven to be thus far. I'm a little disappointed in that. I will say disappointed. But it does work. Oh, yeah, you can hear it going there. And we also have a reed farm. This thing, though, there's nothing slow about this because it's a smaller size. What we could do to be less efficient but higher yield, I think, would be make smaller farms, 3x3s, and go like that. But this will suit our purposes just fine. This guy is goddamn near broken. I don't need to do anything to this. You can see its tick time is only 9 seconds there. What's the tick time on this guy? And I think that just changes based on, this is 8, is its idle time. So I think that just changes based on what crop it detects in front of it. If that makes any kind of sense, because these guys... Yeah, 15. So all trees, I think, are 15. And then everything else is less than that. But we do have 2 farms. They're crazy good. At least the reed farm is. Sugarcane reed, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go take a look. I think I've got like 6 or 7 stacks of reeds already, which is just disgusting because I've only had that for maybe 5 so hours. Sorry, yeah, 7. 7 and nearing a 8th stack. We have 1 stack of wheat, which is good. Here's the rest of the stuff. You can see all of our surplus is going where it needs to, which is great. This is one of the things I wanted to show you guys and what I was working on when I realized I didn't have any sound. I made an ender chest, but these are not regular ender chests. They are from Ender Storage, as you probably have seen me open up a couple of times now. They're Ender Storage chests. They work like regular Ender chests, except you can color code them. And you'll notice in my bag, or in my inventory, I have a bag. This bag is the same color combination, red, white, red, shout out Canada. And if I open the bag, it opens the box, and I can use that inventory. Now, the reason that is here, and why that's been set up like that, is because we're going to be making a rudimentary sorting and processing system, which can be expanded. We will probably end up expanding it at some point when we get a full quarry going. But we may just end up putting that on its own subsystem rather than this, which is our hand system, just to alleviate the stress on it if we decide to go balls to the walls and insane on it, which, spoiler alert, I'm probably going to be doing just that. So, since I already did the rest of it, I guess I should talk about this. Our farms are still working really, our mob farms, they're still working extremely well. We do have a bit of a potion problem, and storage is a bit of an issue, and things are not always ending up in the trash can, and that's because I chose this as our detachment point for. So why don't we put that in there? I chose that as our point to split off, which means anything coming from there that doesn't hit something that's filtered with an item that it needs to get rid of, then it just goes and ends up in our system, which is annoying, but is what it is. What we might do is get some more barrels and fill up what we want in those barrels, and then have a filtered output that is blacklisting any of these things, and then anything that we don't want. So I mean, we can do one for the heads as well, so we'll have creeper and zombie heads go in, and then we'll have just everything else that we don't really care about go to this chest, and then have that chest actually connected to a set of, or just one trash can, because they're instantaneous. We don't have to worry about them backing up or anything. So you can say, hey, look, any of these items that are in here, I want to get rid of those. But let's go and take a look at our system that we've got here. I decided to go, as you remember, I built 2 Sagnals and 2 alloy smelters, and then I built 1 pulverizer, 1 redstone furnace, because I really wanted to test which system is the best system. And the thing we got to make sure we set on these is furnace mode. We need to make sure they're in furnace mode. We're going to need to, we're going to have to do some work on this, but that's okay. We like the work. So, let's grab that guy. I got a new morph. I got a wasp morph. And I probably water, which I'm out of. Good for me. I got this guy in the nether, actually, because I went to the nether and hunted some blazes so we could make what we needed. And, cool story, bro, but these guys are neat, but they don't perfectly fit into a 1-block space. Let me show you what I mean. So here's a 1-block space. Not going in. Not happening. But if I go from some directions, like if I were to go over here and knock this one out, you'll see that I go through. But if I want to go through, you can see I get caught on it, which I don't rightly understand. But see this one? Yeah, not happening. Not happening. So I don't know why that is with the wasp, but it is a thing. So beware if you think you're going to use this for your building form. Gotta use a bat form. But we'll use bat form, no problem. So why don't we go this way? Oh, the other thing I wanted to do today, was making the tools, but that's really not that important. We have tools that work just fine, damn it. Okay, so there's our... So we're going to be using channels for this, for sure. Because we're going to want our input channels to be different from our... there we go, that's what I want. Had to cough, excuse me. Grab that. Okay, so there's our inputs in there. So we can run power right from here, which is handy. So there's the power. There's that. And then we're going to run items. Actually, we'll run power in there as well. Now, how do we want to run? So that doesn't... Okay, that doesn't make a difference then. So, okay, so that's like that. We'll run... I need some maneuvering room here. Okay, so there's that stuff, and we'll run items here, and there's our guy, and we'll change him to... Let's make our output of this guy. This is an extractor. Blue. So blue is the extract from here. So blue will be the input, and then we'll make a different color for the other one. Right, so we want to go into the sag mills. So these guys will both be, come on. you will both be insert and blue. And this means that we can not have to worry about complicated routings, right? And of course I'll just skip right over that. That's okay. Didn't need that. Okay, so there's that guy. He's not an extract. He's an insert. I'm an idiot. Oh, good lord. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I am just all kinds of terrible today. One more. There you go. Blue. Blue insert. Blue insert. Okay, so those are the inserts. We will come out the back of the machines like that. Why don't we grab that and go. And we'll detach. That way we're not worrying about extra stuff getting stuck in loops and whatnot. Now, power-wise, we got to make sure power is going insert. And power is on insert specifically. Perfect. So they're like that. The blue's on the top. That one's like that. We'll make sure that the back is set to push, so it'll take out from the back there. And the top, sorry, will pull. So that'll pull. Oh, push. There we go. So it's going to take from the top, extract out the back. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And that's going to be how that goes. And then this guy will be pretty much the same deal. So we'll blank that out. We'll say the input's on, on the back, blue, and the bottom. We're going to make orange because we want anything that goes out of there grinder-wise to come into that. And we'll say input is on the top, output on the back. And that one's pretty straightforward, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so that guy's should be pretty much set. Oh, and we'll make sure you're blue. And okay, so there. So that's pretty much the basis of our system. Now, I'm going to need to make a bunch of item filters and stuff, so I'm going to take a quick break in the episode here to make those. I don't know how many we need. Probably only like 2 or 3. And we might need to make a new machine. So I'm going to take a look at what we might need here, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back, and we've got what we so richly desire. So I think we have enough. One of the things I wanted to make while we're here, something that I can show you guys really quickly. This is how you make an ender pouch. So you take 3 pieces of leather like so. You put an ender pearl in the middle, and we need a piece of wool, which is right there. And then you need 3 bits of blaze powder, which I don't know if I have any other blaze powder. Okay. So we're gonna have to use that, unfortunately. But that's okay. Rather, we need 4 blaze powder. So there is an ender pouch. Now, the really sweet thing is you can see that it's got 3 little white ticks, like I was saying before, which means if I open it, that chest doesn't open. In fact, there is another chest that I made in our personal room, and this is where all of our tools are going to go. So, right now it's empty, but if I grab all of these out of here, we can start putting these guys away, and that way we have a place where all of our tools can reside, and we're not worried about losing anything. And we can quickly access whatever we need. See? How handy is that? So there you go. That's what we do with that. Oh, we can probably get rid of you, and we'll put our javelins away for now. We don't need those. We can ditch some of this glass. Glowstone can go. We got a whole stack there, which is pretty good. You can go. Those ender pearls can just kind of sit here, I guess. Okay, so we're going to filter this stuff. Oh, you know what we need? We need. Where are you? The dolly's in inventory. Oh, good. Okay, so this dolly is going to represent what we... It's going to be our output. So we're going to take this from our output. And we're going to dig a hole. Turn back into a bat. And then we'll put this guy back. So that's our output chest right there. So we're going to want anything that comes out of our... Now, eventually this is going to get a lot more complicated. But that's an eventual thing. We don't need to worry about it just yet. Perfect. Okay, so we've got that there. That's that little chain. So we don't want green. We want... Let's make this a unique color for our outputs. So why don't we make these guys... pink. I can't think of using pink for anything else right now, so pink it is. And that should keep everything nice and neat and separated. If I can stop on the right color, there you go. So there's pink. Now we have some filters here, just in case we need them, because if we do it this way, we may not actually need to worry about the filters, but it's good to have them anyway. Oh, come on. There you go, pink. Okay, so that guy's there, and then we're going to take our line. We'll run it like this. Okay. And of course, because that's pink, nothing's going to end up in there. So why don't we go back over here? That's pink as well. That's insert. That's it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's actually wire this guy up. So we're going to come across here like that. And we're going to run out of what we needed there. So that's fine. We can make more. Do I have any? Yep, right there. Handy that. And I think I have, yep. There we go, that'll be enough. Eventually we'll get Applied Energistics to automate all that stuff and just keep a supply for us. And then we'll just run like that, I guess. And then power. Power is going to have to run... It's connected there. Like that. Oh, okay. Alright, so that should be all of that. You're not getting power, though. Oh. Because... of that. Okay, so now you should have power, right? Yep, I'm getting all powered up. It'll be interesting to see how this taxes our power system, powering these up, but that's fine. Now, let's make sure these are set correctly. So I set the one. I don't think I set the others. So let's go around back really quick. Okay, so we want U. Back is going to be push. That's enters the back. And then the bottom will be the pull side, or the push side. So that should push everything into the top of that guy. And we'll do the same thing on this side with there. That goes like that. And again, remember, it is very important that we set them such that they are in furnace mode. Not in alloy mode, because if they do get alloy things, so like iron and ferrous at the same time, which they shouldn't, but if they do, then you end up getting invar that you don't want. Okay, so why don't we grab everything from... Not that one, we'll go there. There's gold, silver, copper, tin. The yellowite, we don't want to stay there. We'll put that somewhere different. Aluminum, dark iron will stay for a second because I don't know what to do with you and that. So now we're going to open this up. We'll toss all of our stuff in the bag. And now let's turn it on and see what happens. So you'll see that it's running. So it's got our lead, it's got gold, and that's got silver. So there's that running. At base, they should be pretty much the same. So if I go walk over here now, and there you go, you can see that we've already got metal coming in. These guys I'm just going to toss, because what do you use that for? I can smelt it into dark iron. I can macerate it. Can I pulverize it? It makes dark iron dust. Okay. I guess I can use the dark iron then, so why don't we just do that? We'll put the dark iron in there as well. But there you go. So anything extra like cobblestone that's not going to get pulled will stay there, and then eventually it will get turned into smooth stone. And we could set a filter up and say, hey, I want smooth stone to just be destroyed if we wanted to. Which may or may not happen. But that's how you make a really rudimentary sorting system. It's really straightforward. Ender.io makes this super, super easy to coordinate, as opposed to using thermal expansion. Thermal expansion would have been, I won't say a nightmare, because it is doable. I mean, I've done it countless times, and it works. It's just not nearly as neat. But let's go over here. We're going to, I know we're going to need more power stuff, so why don't we make some dynamos? Steam dynamo. And actually, how much tin's in here now? Silver, silver, lead, tin, 9 tin. I will take you. Now, the nice part is, if we really wanted, which I'm probably going to do, I'm going to set these guys at some point to output on over yonder as well. Now, eventually what we'll do is we'll be taking all of our stuff and having an ME interface that just takes it, dumps it into our ME drive. Or our network, rather. Not the drive. Well, it will go into a drive. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, Steam Dynamo. Let me make you again. Relatively simple, so we need some silver. So we want to make 3 of them. So where did I put silver? Is that silver? Do I even see silver? Aluminum, brass, and var gold. Silver, number 4. So we're going to want to make at least 3 of them. So why don't we make that? And I'm running low on. Running low. So we'll need those. Okay, so what else do we need to make these bad boys? Copper gears, which easy enough to make. We'll need to make what? Stack and stack, whatever. It's easier just to do it that way. Six gears should be enough, I think. If I can mental math in my head. For 3 of them, perfect. And we'll go get rid of those other steam engines. They're cool and all, but they're not really my speed. And right now we have... Well, actually, we're okay. Surprisingly enough. But we're going to get rid of these things, because these things are kind of shitty. Instead, we're going to grab our old friend of the dynamos. And we'll put a stack, and, oh, you've already got a stack in you. Okay, alright. So now we have a stack of charcoal that I'm not quite sure what I want to do with. But hey, these guys generate enough power to do whatever I want with them. And there's that guy over there, and we'll just stuff you in there for now. But that should be good. So we can see here we've got, what's our actual numbers? Can you tell me? No, because you're not advanced enough to tell me that. No, that's fine. We should build some more capacitor banks. So why don't we do that? Because what's the sense of having power if you're not going to have more of it, right? Oh, no, I know what we're going to do. We're going to make something that I really need to make here, which is the slice and spice. I need slice. Oh, I need bread. Interesting. Okay, so to make this guy, we need a zombie head, which we've got. Iron axe, that guy, and that. So we need solarium. How do I make solarium? Soul sand and gold. Oh, do we even have soul sand? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so why don't we make 22 of you for now? Grab 22 gold, because we should have enough gold. And I screwed up. 22. So this will go on our alloy smelter, our actual alloy smelter. Which actually, I wouldn't mind hooking this guy up to our network. So why don't we do that real quick? This guy we can hook up. Oh, okay, we don't even need to go that far. All right. And we'll change you to blue. Now, will you automatically do it if I tell you to? Or do I need to actually, like... Okay, so the bottom, we have to tell it that the bottom is... Oh no, what did I make that pink? I made that pink. Ah, there you go. And we'll actually, oops. We'll actually fill this in then. Perfect. And that way we don't have to worry about coming checking our machine, and we can actually put more stuff in it, and we'll do what we want. Okay, so we've got solarium. Machine chassis. So we got the capacitors, we just need some iron. Ugh. When am I going to learn to not just shift click? Okay, so we got a machine. Hey, get back here. Here. Okay, machine chassis. Got it. We've got the solarium. Oh, we need a head. I need to make an axe and shears, and then we should be done. And that'll be pretty much the end of today's episode, guys. I have no idea how long we've been going. Hopefully it's not too long and you guys are having fun. Ooh, lots of creeper plant seeds. Actually, we'll just take that. We'll take you. Now, this slice and spice is pretty badass. It lets you mix things together. We're going to need it to make something called a Z-Logic controller, which we're going to need for some upcoming projects. So keep that sort of in your back pocket. I need sticks. Okay. Super fast now. There's that guy. There's that guy. They go like this. You go there. That's probably not how you make it. Oops. I need one more solarium. And there you go. Slice and spice. And like everything else that is part of this mod, you can, of course, upgrade it using capacitors. And helps if I have the right tool here. Well, we'll stuff it here. That's fine. And slice and spice. So that guy's pretty cool. You put the stuff in there and then it does things. How are you doing here? Empty? Solid? You're working away. You haven't gone anywhere. Oh, probably because it can't process you because you're already pulverized. Instead, I will put you in there. You will come with me. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in that one. Perfect. So there we go. That's that, guys. That's our basic sorting system and a new machine. I'm going to make some new tools using some vanadium and cobalt and stuff off camera. Just because I completely forgot that I was going to be doing that. But whatever. That's fine. I can do that off camera. You guys have seen me make tools from Tinker's Construct before. So that's not a big deal. to watch. You guys know how that works. But we should have some shiny new tools. I'm debating what properties to put on them. I might go charged so that we can charge them using redstone flux, which would be pretty awesome, instead of using the old standby of moss. So, you know what? That's where we're going to go. We're going to go with charge tools in this one, guys. Anyway, guys, if you liked the episode, do leave a like. It helps me out tremendously when you guys do that for me. As always, if you'd like to see more content I have done, check the description box below for links. If you have any comments about the episode or anything in general, leave them below in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye!